I did a lot of writing in the early days. Friends would ask, well, what can we do to help you? How can we help you? And I didn't really have anything to say to them of how to help me.
We reached out for help to so many different people. Friends online, our local hospice association had a great grief counselor that we went and saw. We went and saw therapists for PTSD because of the trauma that we experienced associated with finding our son.
Our older son, he got it. He understood that life is not like this Mario world where you die but you can regenerate. He understood that dead means gone. And so that was really hard for him.
Tessa is Connor's older sister, and they're 17 months apart. We had to navigate, how to talk to her about it, and with the kind of fears that come with wondering, was this going to happen to her?
Really, no one really knew what happened, and we were lost.
I thought it was some kind of weird nightmare. I remember screaming.
I keep replaying everything that happened that day, wondering what did I not see? And I still don't have those answers.
A friend suggested that maybe we start a scholarship fund in Alexander's name, which we did, and he contributed. He and his partner contributed $5,000 into it, and other people started putting money into it. And eventually we did organized a run, a 5K in downtown Trenton, tried doing a run in downtown Trenton.
We both do events in our children's honor as well, and interestingly, they're both very close to the twins' birthdays, and so I feel like I do like a birthday party for Lucy, and then I do light up a night for Nora.
We started a foundation in Vivian's name called Vivian's Joy, because that's what she admitted and was 100% was just a happy, joyous child, and so the T-shirts that we have for the foundation says "Choose Joy."
We do a fundraiser for our son called the Team Wesley 5K fun run, and it's a virtual fun run. We had runners from I think 20 countries this year, and people from all over the world did our race. Over 400 participants, and we raised money for the SUDC Foundation through that effort.
When I do all these things, ultimately, it's for Jakey, because he does not have the chance to build his own legacy. So it is up to me to build that legacy for him, and that's why I do this, and that's why I will always do this.
And in a way, it's honoring Ryan. It's honoring his life. It mattered. It was here. It's not just, I don't know what happened, moving on.
And that's part of it too. Like, yes, it's about raising money and raising awareness, but it's also like, remember them.
We don't want Vivi's story to be about her death, but we want it to be that she lived.
And we do have other girls, and even if there's some genetic component to it, not just for them, for their kids. But I just think it's not our duty, but I feel compelled to do something because his life he was here, he mattered.
Yeah.
And it is healing for me.
And I want answers.
Yeah.
I want to know why.
I look at my other kids every morning, and they're there in the flesh, and Slade's not. And so saying his name is healing, because you don't feel like you're shoving it down, and you don't feel like you're hiding this fact that you've been through this terrible, awful. And instead, for me, it was a way of embracing it and kind of empowering myself to move forward with his memory and not get stuck pining to have him back. I would do anything to have him back, but now it helps me carry him forward with me.
It's still fresh for us, but we have a lot of hope, and we're blessed to have such a great community with SUDC.
I think the only bit of guidance I can give, and this is what the foundation did for me, is it showed me that there was strong parents who were able to overcome or find a way to cope with the pain and make something good out of it. You know, people like Laura, like Liz, like everybody else who's part of this, really showed me that it was okay to be okay, and it was okay to want to be okay. And that's what we've been striving for the last 2 years.
We want our lives to be defined not again by her death, but by what we're able to do with it and for others, help the foundation.
And to try to continue this momentum, push forward. There are new bills on the floor that we need to band together and help support and get back to DC, and have those in the legislative bodies make some big changes and raise some money, because ultimately, until we do, we're going to keep welcoming families to this unfortunate group. And as of now, there's just no way to predict or prevent or treat SUDC.